I'm in the country. Country. All right. Sup, taters? Sup, taters? Ken Vendel here with another awesome episode. I am very excited about this. Today, I'm going to be answering a sub question. That's right. I get asked questions from time to time. People want to know about slingshots. They ask me questions about production. They even ask me about how they get so good looking. And I'm making my obligation to try to answer all of them. Because a big part of being successful is about asking questions and then taking time to listen to the answers. Now, I've got the first part down pat about asking questions. It's just the listening, well, that's where I struggle. Were you just saying something? Now, me, like a lot of people, don't believe there are dumb questions. However, I emphatically believe there are dumb people.
Hey, last night I swallowed a whole cube of ice, but why hasn't it come out in my poop yet?
But asking questions is a good thing. Remember this, your issues remain when your questions stop. And it's only the foolish that stop asking questions. Good Lord. All right. Asking questions is one of the best ways not only to grow in this sport, but to grow as a human as well. A lot of creative juju flows from a place of curiosity. Now, like I said in the beginning, I was asked a question recently concerning the Axiom Champ, and the question was, can you use the Axiom Champ for hunting? And I thought that was an excellent question, and today we're going to touch on that today in a more broader context. But before we get into that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you like what you see, hit that like button and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can get everything that I'm putting out, because Ken Vendel's putting out. And with that said, let's get to the video. All right, can you use the Axiom Champ for hunting? Now, I'm assuming the reason this question was asked is because the Axiom Champ, the thermoplastic version, is a very small frame. In fact, it's one of the smallest frames in the Simpleshot lineup. Not only is it small, but it's very light. And typically with hunting setups, well, you go with bigger ammo, which requires a more robust taper to get it down the lane. So I guess what he's really asking was, can you use a lighter frame with heavier band setups? And that is a very great question. And the short answer is yes, you can. While it is true you can use these lighter setups for hunting, there are other frames out there that have some characteristics that are better suited for those robust hunting tapers. Now, I've got a couple frames here that I just snatched off my desk that if I were to go hunting tomorrow, I'd probably grab one of these three because they fit the bill perfectly. These are frames that have characteristics that helps with those more robust tapers and help stabilize the frame when you're using such. First one right here, this is the Hammer XT. This is an awesome frame for hunting. It's got that girth, it's got that weight. I mean, this really works with those robust tapers. And one of the cool features about this one, it's a platform. You can take this handle off, switch it out for a handle that has a wrist brace, and I'm telling you, it'll take on any taper that you can put on it. But this is a very good choice. We've got, this just come out. This is the new Scout X, and yes, the band is broke. I just broke it today. And I lost count how many shots I made with this band set here. This is a testament to the quality and longevity of Simpleshot Premium Black. Really good band set. But this frame right here, it has some weight to it. It really is great with those robust tapers. It's another great choice. And plus, it's got these fiber optics, guys. They're awesome. Another great choice. This is the Hyper Hunter by Prime Forks. It's got some little weight to it. I like it. It feels great in the hand. It is great when you're trying to pull back those heavy tapers. And these, along with some others, are really great choices when you have to use those more robust hunting tapers. But going back to the Axiom Champ, if you just really like this style of slingshot and you want to use this, Simpleshot has in their collection the Pro Series. They have a CNC aluminum version of the Axiom Champ. Let me get it out here. And it is an excellent shooter. I'm talking about one of my favorite shooters, by the way. But here it is right here. It is beautiful. But the cool thing about this is it's made out of CNC'd aluminum, which it adds a bit of weight, and that weight will help with those more robust tapers. So if you just really want to use the Axiom Champ for hunting, I would probably suggest you go with the Pro Series. But if you're wanting to stick with the Axiom Champ thermoplastic version, or you have another lighter, smaller frame that you want to hunt with, today I'm going to give you 3 tips that will help with those robust tapers. Let's go. Alright taters, I'm going to give you 3 quick tips if you want to use those lighter frames with those more heavier, robust tapers. Alright, tip number 1, wrap those handles. This is my Axiom Champ that I've had since they come out, and I really love this thing. But what has made this a better slingshot in my opinion, especially in the context of what we're talking about today, is I have put some heat shrink on the handles and up here at the grips as well. Now what that does is it gives you a lot more to grab onto, because with these smaller frames you don't have a lot of real estate, and when you're trying to crank back these heavier robust tapers, you need all the real estate that you can, and these handles, these wraps rather, they tremendously help in that situation. Now my preference when it comes to wrapping any slingshot is using textured heat shrink, and you can get this stuff on Amazon for next to nothing, and it's very easy to install. In fact, I did a video a little while back, it was a short, and it shows you just how easy it is. But this stuff right here will make a big difference in giving you some stability with these lighter, more smaller frames when shooting those more robust tapers. Now you don't have to use textured heat shrink. Some people like to use like hockey tape and stuff like that. Whatever you want to use is your choice, but I'm here to tell you it is a game changer when you're trying to shoot those heavier, more robust tapers. All right, number 2, utilize that lanyard. When I first began shooting, I had a love-hate relationship with lanyards. I love to hate them. But since then I've matured and I've seen the benefit of using lanyards, and this is one of the places where it benefits to utilize the lanyard which is attached to the end of that fork. Because what happens when you're using these smaller frames and these robust tapers, when you go to pull it back, you've got a lot of resistance, and what happens, the handle wants to swing out from your palm. But that's where this lanyard comes in, because if you want to help with that, all you got to do is just put your lanyard on, and I like to turn it about 1 or 2 times, and then I grab it, and then when I pull back that robust taper, it's going to want to pull, but guess what? That lanyard is going to keep the handle right against your palm, and that's where you want it. So when you're using these lighter frames to shoot those more robust tapers, utilize that lanyard. I promise you, it's a game changer. Ain't that something? All right, and number 3, and this is a tip I will give, I don't care what situation it is, but especially when you're using lighter frames with heavier band sets, and that is rapid release. All right, like we stated before, when you pull back these lighter frames with these heavier band sets, you're going to get a lot of resistance. So it is imperative that you get that shot off as quick as possible, because the longer you hold back that draw, the more opportunity there is for movement. And movement equals missing. So you want to minimize your movement by getting on target and releasing as quick as possible. So when you're using a lighter frame like the Axiom Champ and you've got a more robust taper, get on target and let her fly. All right, taters, in summary, yes, you can use these lighter frames for those more robust hunting tapers, but there are other frames out there that are better suited for that situation. And if you're going to hunt, be ethical, respect your laws, and definitely respect the game. And until we meet again, be kind to each other. Get out there and bust some cans. We'll see you next time. That's a wrap. Peace. Later, tater. Let's see. Them squirrel is safe today.